Did you know that you can seriously affect the way you look and feel in real life? I know, that's crazy. And you know it already. For most of my life, I've known that. But I haven't cared, like, in the slightest. When I was younger, I would just dress up in some sweats and a hoodie, and that's it. When I hit high school, I decided to put on some jeans and maybe a flannel. But you know, that's still not a lot of effort. Which is odd considering my other interests. I like design. I like things that look good. And I even like fashion, especially in video games. When I was little, every single day I would watch some outfit combination on Growtopia or look at the new skins in the Fortnite item shop when that came out. And looking good while doing those things, playing video games, appearing in front of others, was important for me online, but not in person. I kinda thought that this happened for two reasons. First, I didn't really realize how much it mattered, and it really does. And secondly, even after realizing that, I thought that a lot of it was out of my control, even though it wasn't. Like, think about it. You've seen cool outfits, cool looking people, real or fictional. You can just do that, you know? Like, it's not something special that only certain people can do. Like, you can dress that way, grow your hair out, look like you care, because you do. You're just not showing it. If you think that, hey, leather jackets are cool, you can just go and buy one and wear it, you know. You can just plan it out just the way you like it. It doesn't matter that your face shape might be a bit incorrect, or you might not be as buff as you'd like. You might not be as tall. Sure, those are things that you should take into account and try to dress for. But dressing for your personality, your interests, things you like, does matter more than those things. And looking good in person matters a ton. Going to school, you want to impress the people around you. Visiting friends who want to show that you've grown up, become a real person with actual interests and passion. When you go to work, you see a ton of people, both on your way there as well as there in the workplace itself. Sure, not all of them are your age. Sure, you don't care about what a lot of them think of you, even most or all, which is a good thing. But making that good impression is still better than making a bad one. You know, in those video game examples, they kinda let you control every single thing, depending on the video game, of course. Every single small accessory or physical feature. And that's something in person you might not be able to do, honestly. Your eye color, face shape, that kind of things, you cannot change. But you need to learn to be okay with that. And to be honest, if you're past the age of 16, you probably have grown up to be comfortable with those things. So the things that you can change are actually quite vast if we ignore those few tiny things. Way more vast than in many areas in games. You may be able to equip a couple of accessories, a couple of pieces of clothing, but in person, you can match anything with everything. You can look at every tiny detail, every pattern, every color, every small accessory that seems insignificant, but in the grand scheme of things, actually put a lot of effort in. So if you want to improve your dressing up, do these few steps first. Look at the clothes you already have. I had a decent amount of clothing, but I didn't realize it. I would use every single piece for that one purpose that I had thought. Those jeans would go in that one outfit and nothing else. The hoodie could be worn only in one way, with one type of shirt underneath it. No accessories, no nothing. But if you start combining them, you'll quickly learn a lot of sick outfits that you hadn't even thought about. So you don't have to pay any money at all. But if you do find those gaps, or see those cool pieces of clothing online, or from a friend that you would like to wear, you can buy them. But I like to make it more fun. Thrift. Make it like looking for a treasure. Explore some deals. Don't just buy the first one that comes up. Looking for that makes the clothes feel more special, more important, and makes you like them more than just ordering them online. It makes it feel like you got a good deal and something unique. That is personality. That is you. Layer those pieces that you get and actually look unique. Don't buy ones you want to use or use only for one outfit, unless that's one that you really like. They will just collect dust in the cabinet and not be used. And you won't get your money's worth out of that. Trust me, you don't want to waste money. Learn as you go. Don't buy everything at once and make it actually feel like you. Your friends or the people around you may react to the clothing you wear, the new pieces, and they make jokes about them often. At least that's what I've noticed. But that's fine. That shows that they notice and care. Of course, sometimes those jokes are mean, and then you learn what not to do with your outfits. Or sometimes they just try flaming you for looking good and better than them. So take that. Be the person that shows the most attention to themselves in the way they dress. Be the one that looks good, and other people will notice you out of the friend group. Be unique. Or don't, if you don't see yourself with those unique pieces. But just be unique in the sense that you care. Develop your attention to detail and your interests and show that growth in your outfits. I know this sounds goofy, this sounds like deeper than it is, and it probably is, honestly. I know I'm talking in this kind of a funny way where it sounds more serious than it is. And yeah, I know that. Just have fun with life, with how you dress, how you look, and other people will notice that, and you will notice that feeling. Thank you. Bye.